Hey guys, this is Mikey, and I've got a little bit of slap bass playing to show you for the tune Critical Mass by Jeff Jarvis. Thanks so much, Dylan, for getting a hold of me. I hope you guys are doing well over there. And this tune sounds really cool. There's some cool slap bass playing in this groove, and hopefully what I'm about to show you might be able to steer you in the right direction, or maybe a direction that you might want to go. So my approach to this would be, you've got a funk tune, and the strongest beats. First of all, I have a version that I just found on Facebook here, and I hope it's accurate to what you guys have in front of you. And I have some notation in front of me that looks like just slash notation. So right away you've got a little bit of room to experiment. From the recording I have on YouTube, I would approach it this way, and that is this. You've got two different techniques for slap. You've got what's called a slap or a thumb hit, and you also have a pull away or a pop. So I'll show you the thumb technique first, and the way I do it is, and don't be discouraged about just a 5-string, 4-string, whatever number of strings you have, this is all the same. So hold out your hand like this, fist out, and you're just going to rotate your wrist left and right. Stick out your thumb to the side. Keep rotating. That's exactly what I'm doing here. Put your arm in playing position and down towards the bass. And what you're going to do is kind of strike the string. I don't know if you can see this. I'll try to get close. Strike the string right where the knuckle of the inside part of your thumb is, right here. If you strike the string right at that point, you're going to get a sound like this. And I'm going to play an A, because that's the first chord where you're playing on bar 9 of the tune. First finger A, E string on the 5th fret, right? So, excuse me, you're going to get this kind of sound. And my arm is kind of low, below the string, and the thumb is pointing up. Here we go. That's it. Wrist is rotating. Not much else is moving. I can tell that beat 1 and 3 is probably the strongest beats in the tune, so I would just set a metronome maybe to 104, maybe slower actually to start, maybe 80, 88, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. The key here is just getting them all to sound exactly the same. You want to have a really consistent tone, and whoop. There we go. The second part of this is going to be a pop sound, and all it is pulling the string directly away from the bass with your first finger. You can play the whole tune just by playing with your thumb and your first finger, by the way. Here's what the pop sounds like. 4th finger A on the D string, fret number 7. Doesn't look like I'm doing much from the front, but if you look from the side, I'm taking and I'm pulling away the string with my first finger. That's it. Again, practice that. Get them all to sound exactly the same. So if I have a combination of slap and pop, I'm going to get something like this. Wrist, finger, wrist, finger. Notice where the thumb hits. It's right at the end of the fingerboard. Find that sweet spot. The finger pull away as well. Try to get those two at the same volume. That's it. There's the basics. Let's go ahead and take a look at the groove of the tune and fill in some of these slashes with an actual part. What I'm hearing on the track, let's take a look at it one more time. Your entrance is bar 8 right here. 9. Okay, cool. So again, beats 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm hearing a pickup on 3 as well, on the end of 2. So maybe something like this. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Now on between 1 and 3, you've got a couple pops, right? On the upbeats, syncopated. So 1 and 3, right? Something like that. And all I'm doing is playing octave A. You know, first finger here, A. Fourth finger here, A, on the octave. Get a closer look at that. See how my thumb, that knuckle is just kind of rolling right off the string, and it's actually stopping right here on the string below it. There we go. So that's the groove. That's what I'm hearing throughout pretty much the whole tune. You can keep the same pattern pretty much without, you know, just play the hits obviously, but and then move it to D. And then here's E, A flat, G. Those two hits, bar 16, C, bar 17. There we go. If you want to get past this point and do maybe a couple fills or something like that, one that I always go to, and one that I hear, pretty cool, it's called a hammer-on. That's the third and last technique if you want to get that far. And you've got first finger on the, this is a D, first finger on the A string, fret number 5. We're going to do a pop. And without articulating again with the right hand, I'm going to just add the fourth finger on the same string on E. Hammering on that E. That's why they call it a hammer-on. So there we go. Do the same thing on the D string for G and A. So that first chord of A on bar 9, I've got. Up to D, C, C sharp, D, fret 3, 4, 5, all with the thumb. G, G sharp, A, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, all with the thumb again. Something like that. The most important thing here, consistent sound, and keeping a good groove. That's it. Beat 1 is the most important, like I said. Really want to lay heavy into that beat 1. Beat 3 is the second most, and then the pop stuff in between. One tendency a lot of players have is to make the pops really loud. You want to keep those under control and make sure that the groove is just in time. Practice with the metronome, and you know, really make sure you're locking in with the drums. And just have fun with it, and that's it. So here's a groove that I hear from the recording in full speed. Something like that. Just keep that going, keep that consistent drive, just like a train all the way through, and that's it. Thanks guys, hope this helped.